returner will field it and bring it back. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Maryland's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Grab behind the line. It's White. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
And the Terrapins will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets it out quickly. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They'll try to pass their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Trying to power it in. He did not make it, a stone wall on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. They're on the left hash. You'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would like to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
So Alabama's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To the ground with the back. Across the 45. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Russell. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the move. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. They'll try to get it in with the run. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on deep.
And they will score! Touchdown, Bama! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Maurice. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Jackson gonna throw it. Flips it out to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The Terrapins are on the move. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Traylor. Finds a little space. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Works the middle of the field. And the quarterback stuck it right in the keyhole, and they've got it down to the 30-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Jackson will throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's White. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. The Terrapins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff from the gun. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Got his man out of the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And he's made one already, and this one ought to be cake from 21 yards out. He splits the uprights. That brings them to within 1. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looks like he's going to try to return it. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial. It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to throw, it's Russell. Fires left. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. That's caught. It's White. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Completes it in the middle. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing your end zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the Terrapins are on the move. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right, and he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Terrapins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! They take the lead with the 6. 2-point conversion attempt is coming.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, what vision! Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They'll run this play from the pistol. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Looking for a man. It's Russell. Fires to the middle. Touchdown time! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. Swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. That, or why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Here comes that Alabama offense. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try it again. He's in open space downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game.
There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Alabama! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. Jackson will throw. Finds the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's White. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they really
Purdy on the Jets. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. They want to run it left here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
He's got it on the right. Got a lot of room to the right. The 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Floyd. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Jackson going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's McConnell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Austin. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Austin. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Traylor. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He would love to have picked up the 1st down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do, so tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And those good decisions are throwing the ball beyond the sticks, using the sidelines to get out of bounds, trying to maximize this time and get in a position to win.
Back to pass, it's Russell. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Makes the catch. It's Meadows. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Under fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Timeout called by the defense, 13 seconds to go. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Timeout is called, clock stops, 13 seconds to go in the game. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Bama! They move on top here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Floyd. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Jackson will throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Fires into traffic, picked off. And what a way for this defense to